read a book, play a game, or just watch television. But Butte police want people to try and stay indoors.
I can't recall another time in my lifetime where people could save a life literally by simply staying home.
The governor recently issued a stay-at-home order asking people to only leave home for essential reasons. People are also ordered to maintain social distancing and avoid crowds. Butte police have recently received reports that some people are ignoring this, and police are prepared to cite those violating the order.
They have a bar in their house, they're having 10 or 20 people over to drink beer and party. Normally that's not an issue, but it is a huge issue right now because it's just not complying with the order, and it's dangerous.
The sheriff adds that this is not a personal choice issue because if you get the virus, you have potential to spreading it to somebody else.
You may be okay, but your neighbor might not be okay after they talk to you if you're infected. The personnel who are trying to save you at the hospital may not be okay. The first responder that responds to a medical emergency may not be okay. So it's selfish and foolish to not comply with this order.
So what is the best way to enforce social distancing? This is not an easy job. This is like a new place for law enforcement coast to coast. David, what's the best way?
Well, most municipalities are fining, just using, just a monetary fine. I'll tell you what would end it tomorrow. You see someone out and about violating those orders, you take their name, date of birth, social security number, and say, you get sick, you're not getting treated. That would end this stuff tomorrow. But I could tell you just in the last couple hours, I just received, my security company, we do protective services, things like that. I have a request for this weekend for a major event in New York City. I said, you're kidding, right? People are still doing it. They're still getting married. They're still having social gatherings. It's just outrageous. And the way the PD here is handling it is just, heavy fines, and we'll see if they're actually enforced and followed up on.
Donald Schweitzer, how do you even approach people? Like what was described in that piece was, 12 people downstairs in somebody's home bar.
Yeah, you have some real constitutional issues there, involving law enforcement going into people's homes and saying you can't associate with other people inside your own dwelling. But we are in an emergency situation, and I know that the law and our Constitution is going to have to be flexible in this one. I think that people underestimate the power of a ticket, Vinny. You'd be amazed at how tickets curb people's behavior. When you think about how people generally park in the right places in big municipalities with all the cars in the world, and it's because of those little tickets with those big fines. Just the threat of that causes people to get in line. And I think most people are going to abide by the orders. Okay, they're good law-abiding people, but those people that don't want to do that, just show the ticket book. They'll scatter real fast.